world can't stop the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for the awesome Aquarius October horoscope. Well, October is going to be a big month for everybody because we have 4 planets turning direct. Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto are all moving forward. This is going to give us the effect of feeling a great surge of energy. We might want to improve our lives, improve society in somehow. The economy perhaps picks up. Just got a little friend here coming to help. The economy picks up and perhaps small business gets a very much needed shot in the arm, so to speak. And the other thing is that there's a thing called a minor grand trine, and I'll talk about this in just a moment, but that's also blessing you. And Mercury is one of those planets that's turning direct. So from the 18th, a few days after that, that's a thing called a shadow period. All retrograding planets have that. But a few days after the 18th, then your messages and communications and technology is not going to be so easily influenced by the heavens. Alrighty, if you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Let's go to the board. Now, firstly, I like to draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. Then we'll have a look here at your horoscope in depth, and I'll do a psychic channeling at the end. Alright, so the first of the 2 cards, theme cards, let's go with that card there on top. Close my eyes now. What do I see? Badminton, ping pong, back and forward, back and forward. And so you might be in a bit of a back and forward thing with communications at the moment. You know, you send a message, they send a message, but it gets tiring, you know, and it's a bit like banter. At first it might start off like fun even, but yeah, you might get tired of this back and forward thing going on. But I feel it's, you know, it's not forever, of course. I sort of get it's like a sort of like an argument, the energy. The card that comes up is the World card. Well, this is no argument. This is fabulous, okay? So you might realise if you're having this banter back and forth with somebody, you might realise it's not a very high energy, and now you want to move into something higher. And see, she's adorned in gold here, and there's a little angel holding the gold fabric up. This is the support from above for you to raise your vibration. And when you do that, you can manifest here in the physical world. So she's got 1 foot on the physical world because she's grounded in practical reality. There's an eagle up here denoting freedom and liberation, particularly if you're in the US or Germany, because those countries have the eagle as the icon. Okay, Australia has an emu and a kangaroo. So the kangaroos actually, I actually like them. They're nice animals, but yeah, they travel very fast. You wouldn't think so, but yeah, the big reds can really rocket along very quickly. She has a scepter here in her hand that's about self-sovereignty, okay? Now, there's a lot of misinterpretation about the word sovereignty. This sovereignty comes from your soul, not from your ego, okay? So if your ego is talking about sovereignty, the soul doesn't talk about it. The soul doesn't. The soul has no need to talk about self-sovereignty as such because it's already sovereign. It knows it's sovereign, and so it regards all of these ego adventures or explorations of the word sovereignty as probably as a source of amusement, I would think. But yeah, this is about controlling your own life, doing what you want, and there's no need to, you know, there's no sort of feeling about it. There's no anger about it. There's no feeling about it. It just is. This is a fabulous card for manifestation. All right, so the second theme card of the month. Oh, they're all I'll go with that one. They're all sort of coming out. Okay, so close my eyes. What do I see? Okay, I shoot an arrow into the air. There's a saying, I don't remember it, but yeah, it's something I know not where or something it goes. But in this case, you do know where it's going. This is like something you're going for and it's a bullseye and you're going to hit it. So it suggests success, and there could be help coming from somebody who is a very sort of caring person who is trying to help you out. Maybe somebody who's a bit motherly. I get the colour green. So trees could be family tree. That's the mother influence. And I can see a tree in the foreground and then a whole heap of trees at the back. That's like you with a whole heap of family members. And then we have this card here, which is the Ten of Cups. This is a mother. So there you go. There's a child's rocking horse here. So looking after and nurturing the inner child, the fires of home and hearth. And so it's likely to be quite a positive time. Somebody caring, nurturing, looking after you. Maybe it's you looking after you. All right, do keep those cards in mind. We're going to have a look now at your horoscope. Firstly, this minor grand trine. So we have this area. I know there's a lot going on, so it's hard to see. But where those dashed black lines are, okay, so Venus in Scorpio in your 10th house brings a lot of smooth flowing, beneficial energy in your everyday life direction, or perhaps your career, or you could meet a beautiful person at work, or become friends with somebody through your work, or maybe even more than friends. Then we have Pluto here in Capricorn in your subconscious, okay. Pluto, the planet of life, death and rebirth, something coming back. It's contradictory because the subconscious is about privacy. It's about things that are kept hidden. But in Capricorn, it could have a real physical effect in your life. So something being reborn, maybe an old job comes back to you, or somebody you met through work comes back to you, or you hear... you may hear something about them, okay? Something about a work colleague is a possibility. And then we have a sextile here to Neptune in Pisces in your second house. Okay, this is to do with your money and the money that you earn, or perhaps money that is rightfully yours somehow. And Neptune in Pisces is extraordinarily spiritual. It's not a good time to spend money. It's not a good time to take risks. But this might indicate money earned through spiritual pursuits, most definitely. So if you're in the esoteric industry, for example, you might find that there's something comes back to you through your work that pays money. And it's a beautiful sort of smooth, harmonious kind of energy. Okay, so this is a very positive thing that's going on. We've got two sextiles and a trine, all making this fabulous triangle here. We've also got new beginnings coming up here in your house of the higher mind and spirituality and travel, and there's some changes here in your home and family. But let's have a look at your horoscope in depth. The new moon in your 9th house up here on the 6th of October suggests it's time for a mini vacation or some sort of break. Have an overview of your life. Perhaps you want to expand your horizons in some way. Okay, new beginnings in spirituality or study. 6th of the month to the 5th of November, Venus is in your 11th house, so it's moving from the 10th into the 11th here. This is likely to bring meetings with people who share, similar ideals or purposes, and they're likely to be very successful meetings. You could have a very friendly, cooperative attitude that'll help these gatherings flow. You may want to socialise more than usual now, and parleys or other gala events are likely. You could get together with a group of friends or associates to play music or sing even. Excuse me. 12th of October to the 15th of October, Mars conjuncts... I haven't written it down. Isn't that handy? Okay, so I think this is Mars conjuncting Mars by the look of it, because there's a strong desire for leadership and personal recognition for your efforts. Yeah, this is Mars conjunct Mars. You could be feeling more competitive, especially in business, and do watch for anger. But if there's something that's annoying you, you're not going to take it lying down. You're ready to get up and defend your position if you need to. 14th of October to the 22nd of October, Mercury opposition Chiron. Okay, don't go at a bull at a gate now. This is a time to be a little bit cautious with Chiron, which is the wounded healer. You may try to help somebody, but maybe they misinterpret what's going on, especially while Mercury is retrograde, and Mercury is retrograde here in your 9th house of spirituality, so you might be trying to help somebody, but yeah, there's some misunderstanding. But after the 22nd, those misunderstandings can be cleared up. There might be something come up in your mind about past mistakes that you may have made, or wounds, emotional wounds from the past may come into your thoughts, and that's okay. Just be a little bit cautious and circumspect at the moment, because there could be some misunderstandings or arguments around in the air. 14th to the 22nd, Mercury conjuncts Mars. You're likely to come up with a clear decision about something, and you know what you want. You're not in a very conciliatory mood, but don't stir the pot. There's no need to, do anything sort of controversial. If you speak or act too quickly now, you might regret it later on. Just have a think about it. 18th to the 21st, Mars trines Jupiter. And this is a time when you want to branch out and be more independent. You seem to have more energy than usual. It's a good time to implement your plans and promises. You might be looking at your health and working out how you can improve your health. And you're likely to do things that will help your goals in a major way. 20th sees a full moon in your 4th house here, sitting with Uranus. And you might find that you want to be at home, you need more privacy and security at the moment, you want to spend time with your family. That's okay. It is a time to go within and replenish yourself, and domestic or family matters are emphasised now. Some sort of full moon brings a transformation in this area. 20th of October to the 23rd, Mars squares Pluto. You have a really powerful drive for achievement and control over your life. Do watch for willful or dominating people, and watch yourself in case you find that coming out in yourself as well. That's always possible. You might have this tendency to push yourself too hard and then sort of bash yourself up about, this weakness or that weakness, or, you made a mistake. Look, we all make mistakes. Believe me. 20th of October to the 23rd of October, Mars conjuncts Mercury. It's not your most diplomatic time, let's put it that way. Just be cautious. Don't rush like a bull at a gate. Mars likes to rush, you see. So, just slow down, and even if you don't feel like it, your mind is likely to be very sharp, and you see straight through people's excuses and things like that. But rather than having to go at them, it's better to attack intellectual or mental work, okay? Go for a walk in the morning. That takes the edge off the Mars energy. 21st of October to the 21st of November, Sun moves into your 10th house here of career and reputation and life direction, basically. This is fabulous. You might find that you've got a contribution to make to the world, and it becomes more important now you're likely to be feeling more ambitious. The sun brings insight and awareness, and you'll probably get some recognition for your efforts and your accomplishments now if you've done your homework. It's an excellent time to ask for a promotion if you're working, or to get support from those people in positions of higher authority. They will help you. 28th of October through to the 13th of December, Mars then moves into this same area, and this is going to give you even more motivation and energy to achieve. And people recognize you. Also watch, though, there may be some conflicts with those people. Maybe there's some people that are jealous or something like that. So do watch for that. Try to control your temper, and watch you're not too ambitious. You're not overly ambitious, and don't rush. It's not the time for rushing, even if you feel like it. 28th of October to the 2nd of December, Saturn trines Sun. This is fabulous because it brings you a sense of self-discipline and organisation. You're likely to be able to concentrate more easily than usual. There seems to be fewer obstacles than usual in your life, and you can get a lot of work done right now. It's a time when you have energy for sustained effort and dedication, So you can really achieve during this time. It's not so much a lucky time or anything like that. It's more to do with the work that you put in, okay? It pays off. Any work that you put in pays off, basically. This can strengthen your position in life, and it is a very positive time. So, yeah, buckle down and accomplish a great deal. Okay, so that's your horoscope. Awesome, Aries. Okay, I should have put that on Zoom. I'll just make that a bit bigger so you can see. All right, and right now what I'm going to do is close my eyes and see what I can see for you, awesome Aries, for the month of October 2021. Doors opening in front of me, a lot of green in the background. This is like a cottage or a cabin in the forest of some description. There's green growing over the cabin, like green leaves and vines and things like that, very verdant. So this implies a lot of growth, a lot of expansion in your life, but you may need some time out, okay? You need to go into the forest of your mind and have a little bit of, relaxation. R&R time is called for. Now, there's a rabbit here in front of me. It's a children's stuffed toy. Rabbit, of course, I think of fertility straight off. So your plans could be quite fertile. If you're thinking about being pregnant, getting pregnant, this might help you. And especially since it's a children's stuffed toy that I'm seeing rather than actual rabbits. And so, yeah, you might have more to do with children, and you might be the motherly figure to somebody who is perhaps acting like a child, or dealing with childhood trauma of some description, okay? Maybe they need a stuffed rabbit, like a stuffed little toy for some comfort or something like that, okay? The word is kindness. Practice kindness and it'll come back to you, karmically speaking. All right, are you painting your house or where you live? I can see some tins of paint here. Time to also paint your life, the picture of your life. Fill in the colours. Go for the brighter colours. There's some colours here are a bit murky. I'm looking at this colour. I think it's called puce. It's sort of like aubergine purple, but it's a bit off with grey. It's got a lot of grey in it. So you might need some brightness in your life. Go for the brighter colours. That'll give you more energy and stimulation. All right, so that's it, awesome Aries. I hope this is useful for you. Leave a comment or share on your socials. That would be fabulous. Thank you so much. If you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell. Let me know how you're getting on. It was a bit of a thing with YouTube. I noticed in my stats lately they've been, I don't know what happened, but anyway, it's been, my channel sort of decreased a lot because there's been going to non-English speaking. My videos are being served up to non-English speaking people, so they don't understand what I'm on about. Yeah, but maybe the English people don't understand it either. So anyway, have a great day and a wonderful month, awesome Aries. I'll see you all again soon. Thanks again. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.